I'm all cozy with Amy. I'm here in her home. You might see my son walking around and maybe Grace walking around chasing my son. I don't know at this point. He's made himself at home. I think he's got into your bed, Amy. Has he? Oh, sorry. my son's got into Amy's bedroom. He's moving in. So guys, welcome to our live show. I'm here with the fantastic Amy. Hi Sandy, come over to the website. We're going live. Which I'm really excited for.
Hi Haley, come to the website, www.luxurypromise.com.
See you there in a second. Let me know who's here. I see Rachel has joined in the house. I can see more people joining. Welcome. I'm with Amy in her wonderful home, and we are about to go through a whole story of incredible pieces that she has right in front of her. The curation is insane, and there's one piece that I have been having actually two pieces. No, that's a lie. Forget it. 5 pieces now. I'm like counting what I want on all the pieces here right now. So guys, Amy, do you want to give a quick introduction to yourself again?
Yes, I would be happy to. So thank you for coming to New York to help do the kickoff launch. I have been in the jewelry business for 23 years now. I sort of got my passion for jewelry living in Hong Kong for 5 years prior to that. And what I do basically is I help teach people about collecting signed vintage jewelry and styling themselves. I'm really for the person who wants to create their own individual style. So we create our own necklace stories, we'll create a bracelet stack, but you know, something that's unique to you versus more uniform pieces of jewelry that you see on everyone's wrist. It's really about, you know, you finding your personal, your personal story and something that's unique to you through jewelry.
Yeah.
And we work with everything from contemporary pieces to vintage, redesign pieces. So after 23 years, there's pretty much not anything I don't do, but I sort of try to get people to make good choices along with having, you know, the fun of those impulse. 10 years from now, you're not sitting with a drawer of jewelry that you no longer love or want to have anymore.
Yeah, and that's what I love about the pieces, that they can work together alone, or as Amy was saying, in a story. So you can stack them, or individually there are great statement pieces. And just giving you guys the education, because some of these pieces are key investments that I think that we all need to be having. Like when Grace met Amy, and I was like, she's the person that got me down this rabbit hole 2 years ago, well, a year ago, into vintage Bulgari pieces and those signed pieces. I was like, this is something that's completely missing from all our pieces. Haley's here, Mary's here. Haley made it here.
Hi,
Thank you, Haley. And Charlotte is here as well. Now, we're going to go through some pieces, and if you like what you see, it's the usual way to shop. Customs and duties are included in everything that we are doing. It's going to take probably around 2 to 3 working days to get outside of the US, so we ship worldwide. And if you like what you see, just simply add it to your cart by tapping on the icon at the bottom of the screen, or if you're on the computer, you can see the icons on the side here. And it's going to be £15 for domestic shipping within the US, which is approximately around $25, and £35 outside off the US, and we take all forms of payment. Now,
so since it's summertime,
yeah.
I thought, and since I have on my most coveted Crivelli chain that I love and adore, I thought I would start out by saying that what I kind of do with my clients is I want them to foundationally build their pieces.
Yeah.
So that every piece should work alone. If you're wearing, you know, just one piece, but as you build over time, things look, you know, they work well together. And the first thing I have on here that has been a real blockbuster, especially here with the New York City girls, is this Diamond Illusion tennis necklace.
So Rachel, the SKU for the Diamond Illusion is ASC 4987. So we're going to start with ASC 4987 for the Diamond Illusion.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the one I have right now that we are discussing is in white gold. You can order it in yellow gold as well, and it's 2.06 carats. Oh, I'm doing a good job putting it on. It's 2.06 carats of diamonds.
I love
and
this.
The beautiful setting on This creates the illusion that the diamonds go all around and that it's a much more expensive necklace than it actually is. So hence the illusion. It's just, it's very well executed. And it becomes a central layer. And I even have women in New York who are stacking these. So they'll put this one on, then the next one, and
honestly, so when I first met Amy, I ended up buying the necklace off her neck because I was like, I'm leaving. Because
that is the first piece you got.
And I'm like, I'm taking. Can I have that? And she was like, fine, take it. So this was the first piece I ever bought from Amy because I was like, whoa, what? They aren't all, they are diamonds, but what Amy means by illusion diamond set is that it has the diamond to the center and then around.
It goes all the way around till about here.
Yeah.
On both sides. And then what we did, we etched in the gold in the bezels. So when it's on, it has the appearance that it's a full.
Yeah. So I'm going to flip the screen so you guys can see. So you can see here, they are diamonds, but this part from here is just white gold sketched in to look like a diamond. So the back of the necklace, we don't need diamonds. It's the back of our hair. We don't see it unless your hair is up. But even if you did see it, they look like they're diamonds running throughout. So that's what illusion set diamonds are. So you can really see the way the setting is. And for £3,900, which is $5,075 US, you look like you're wearing 12 carats. But really you're wearing
exactly. It looks like a 20,000 US dollar necklace or more. So it's really sort of been a nice adder because it's the way women roll. It's the high-low mantra of the way we shop, the way we do everything, high-low.
So I'm just telling Amy, so what flipping means is you see this little icon here? If I press that, I can change the camera to back, and that's how I can show the back side closer to the product.
Got it.
Showing Amy, because Amy's going to have one more show next week with Grace, and then after that Amy's going to be going solo, so you girls need to be here to support her.
Exactly.
So I'll just show you it against me, stacked with my Tiffany necklace. So you can see just now, I have my Tiffany necklace underneath, but again, I could layer it with this piece.
Right, and they look beautiful together. Yeah. And then I would even take the Tiffany necklace. Where's the opening in the back of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say you could almost lariat the Tiffany necklace a little bit and layer it over.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so you just put it through.
Yeah. You know, what's nice about jewelry is to find that it has multi-utility. Hence, moving to even the Crivelli chain, which you put on with that.
So Rachel, I put the skew of the Crivelli chain at the top first. Was the first skew I added, which is ASC 5048. So ASC 5048 is the Crivelli.
Yes. You got it? Amy needs to.
Amy needs a flip
training.
A flip flute training.
I'll get there.
She'll get there.
Anyway, so with the Crivelli chain, it's 32 inches in length. And what I love about this piece is you can wear it multiple ways. You can wear it long as a lariat. You can hook it anywhere in the chain. So say you're wearing an outfit that you really kind of want more of a, a little more of a...
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, you hook it up high, and you can really hook it anywhere in the chain. But the beauty is you can also double it and still lariat it because you have enough. You have enough chain here. Although I'm getting tangled in you, so maybe I'm going back to me to do it. So you can double it, and you can also lariat
I love it double.
Yeah. So, and then look how beautiful it looks over the illusion tennis necklace, which is great also. And then, you can also, people have been wearing this as a belt.
Yeah.
They've been wearing it wrapped around their wrist as a bracelet. But there's just, if you're going to buy a fine piece of Italian jewelry, my feeling is you should be able to wear it multiple ways.
Is 18 carat?
It's 18 carat. It's Italian, and we doing the flip.
You're going to do the flip. She's doing it, girls.
Is that the flip button?
Yeah.
We're doing the flip with the old grumpy men in the background, the chubby grumpy men in the background. You can see the hardware on the Crivelli piece. Beautiful diamonds set in. Just very, very well executed. And again, to me, a foundational piece in your wardrobe. that you will never grow tired of. I would say that with Crivelli jewelry, which is some of my favorite jewelry, the pieces are timeless, you know, and again, these things, they're not inexpensive, they're very well made. The color of the diamonds are always FVS color stones. They really, everything they do is of the utmost quality that you would find in any of the, you know, great jewelry houses like Cartier, you know, Bedora, Van Cleef and Arpels.
You're right, Heidi. This Trudy got this necklace last time. It's £15,400, which is $20,040 US. The price of this one actually has gone up because, not now, but even more. To be honest, it should be around the 18, but Amy's left the price down on this because the weight of gold, the price of gold has gone up, but that hasn't been factored into the pricing. So to be honest, I'm just going to quickly try this and see. I have a long dress on. I just want to see if I can work it as a belt. So even as a belt,
it's kind of cool, huh?
Wow. I mean, this is what Grace would be wearing as a belt, guys. I'll be like,
very cool.
So again, really, really, this, I have to say, if you're going to go for one great story piece, you need a chunky chain in there, and then you need,
you know, to me, it's also an upgrade of the chain and charm situation that's happening out there.
Like this.
You know, it's clean, it's very...
And Grace, because she's got a great, fantastic back. I wish you had a backless dress on. We need you can come in and model as well.
I know, I think we should bring Stacey on board.
You guys want to meet Stacey? I think it's going to help her on her shows. Look, backless.
Oh, that's pretty sexy also. I love it.
So then it can drape down the back too. So meet Stacey. So Stacey's going to probably do some shows with her next week. Then.
I know.
So you're not alone.
Exactly.
So you're not alone, guys. Hi, Carrie.
I'd love to see that. You've sold this to me sitting here watching this.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I want to buy it.
Play dress up.
Yeah, no, I get it. I love this. What you did before.
Doubling it up.
And as you can see, Stacey also has the multiple diamond tennis necklace on. That's
I
again
usually wear 3.
Really, what the girls are rolling in right now are the.
Yeah, I love this.
This is New York girls.
Yeah, the multiple diamond tennis necklace look is very. You know, this rolls us into the next item, which, you know, we had the round bezel set diamond tennis necklace,
yes.
and now we have.
Gorgeous, and I get stopped every day when I wear 3. I really like an odd number,
Right.
but even 1.
Stacey's dress is great. Where is it from?
This is Charo Ruiz.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm
I
talking
have
about?
the black long version. Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
There you go. As a belt. See, and what I love about that particular necklace is most of us.
We're gonna have cocktails soon.
Yeah, cocktail soon. Is with that necklace, it works with the jewelry that you have already. So it worked nicely even with my Tiffany necklace that I have, or I know most of us have a tennis necklace within our jewelry wardrobe, so it works nicely with the tennis necklace if you've already got that. So you don't need to add much more except for this.
I agree. To me, this is like a cornerstone foundational piece, but I also love the Illusion Set Diamond tennis necklaces because you can add, again, this is an example of high-low.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of, you know, building your layers without every individual piece needing to be, you know, signed Cartier, break the bank pricing.
Yeah.
So then if you want to add...
Speaking of break the bank.
Oh, yeah.
Adding another layer to our story... let's go back to the
Bulgari?
the cushion, the cushion that she has on first. Yeah,
Okay.
but let's keep the Bulgari off for now, and we'll introduce that one after.
I could die.
Since we're on a summer contemporary fun jewelry.
So what's the skew on this? Oh my god, you've got a cushion illusion. Stop.
Yeah. So this is ASC 5139. And this is a cushion illusion shaped tennis necklace.
Oh my god, guys, I have to flip the screen so you can see this one.
And this one's done a little differently.
Oh, I love this.
So there's a little diamond that's in the whole necklace all the way around, and then they built it out with the etching to make the diamond look bigger than it is. But
so this is the cushion illusion, which you don't see often.
No.
And again, you've got your 14 karat gold. You've got, 2 carats of diamonds here as well?
Yes, about 2 carats of diamonds, and this one is 17 inches in length.
Yeah.
Which is also nice because you can shorten it if you need to, but you
come
know,
up to
you
sit.
can also.
Everyone's asking where your dress is from. Should have got the dress to sell as well again.
Check. It's
I'm gonna check. Charo Ruiz.
Yeah.
I know, very, very pretty. So here we have your classic bezel kind of set at the top, and then she's got a classic tennis necklace, and then you've got the illusion diamond here, which is as Amy was saying, is that it's the diamond stops here, and the rest of this is sketched in. So you see, oh no, it actually goes quite far back.
No, the diamonds on this one go all the way
Ah,
around. There's
okay.
a little diamond in the center, and then they etch it out.
Ah, okay, so this actually goes all the way round.
For some reason, the girls really go nuts over the cushions, and then they mix the cushions with the round bezels, and
I love the cushion. It's a very, again, you've got 1.6 carats, but the diamonds go all the way to the back, apart from the 4 closures here. You can see that's where there's no diamonds. But so literally, I'll show you the diamond stops here, and the rest is illusion diamonds. So
we can also, I can take
It
it off
looks
so you
so
can.
much more expensive than it is.
Yeah.
It gives such an expensive look.
so £4,800 or $6,246 US dollars for the illusion.
Do the flip screen.
We can do the flip.
Okay, so to flip the screen, I'm gonna have to change that painting.
No, I love the painting behind there.
I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, so just so you can see the workmanship even in the back, how
Yeah.
the back is finished.
So when it blurs, just add your hand to the back.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, there you go. So you can see how beautifully the back is done. I mean, this necklace is totally finished. It gives the illusion of really a beautiful cushion-shaped
Yeah.
tennis necklace. And the other thing that I really, that I love about this necklace is, I don't know what I love about the necklace anymore.
She's probably like lost for words, guys.
That you can't keep them in stock.
Well,
Yeah.
well, we do have that issue also. To be honest, we've had a big run on cushion shape, but again, this is an item. It's a lot of look for the money. It's a great staple, very wearable, and it starts your story. You put another one on, and then if I can get it on my neck, which might be a problem too.
I can't operate with anything with fake nails, just so you know.
I would then go to the next layer.
This is a piece that's tempting me.
And for summer, who doesn't want a white enamel in 18 karat gold? This one's Italian also. 18 karat gold with diamond accents choker.
By the way, if you don't have any enamel jewelry into your collection, I highly recommend adding enamel into yours. I have my enamel choker. You guys know I have an obsession for chokers, so anything which is a choker, I will add, because it's such a sexy look, but also at the same time so elegant and great for layering.
Right, and it's really a great standalone, like with Stacy's white dress on, or it was a summer piece. But look, I'm already like putting together now you have like a whole necklace story going. And
so the SKU, Rachel, for the choker is ASC 5103. ASC 5103.
we need to tell her that too.
Yeah.
So here we have an 18 karat Italian white enamel. We have the round illusion set. We have a cushion illusion set. And below it, we have a Crivelli chain. So I love starting the layer up here and then moving down. And again, you can hook this anywhere, on your chain. It's, all very timeless pieces that create a very current modern look now. And, the fun of it is just sort of sitting and playing in the moment also. And when I have a client sitting in front of me, a lot of times I don't even know how the story is going to evolve or what it's going to look like on them. But, it's a super fun creative process together to, work with people to really create their own individual style.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not, the go-to for, more of the uniform pieces that people buy.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going
there
to
we
try.
go.
Can I just show this choker close up? Because A lot of you guys comment on my enamel necklace that I wear with a sapphire to the center, and this is, I'd say, if I was looking to add another piece in and looking for something truly unique, I'd probably go for the emerald cushion, as Kat is saying it is a wow, and I would go for this piece because, guys, the price on this is absolutely insane. You've got the white diamonds, 18 karat gold, and you've got the white diamonds throughout here as well, and this is completely adjustable. I know, money you will, we'll get there, we're going to manifest it. So these are the pieces that you know maybe today you might want to buy, but something you might want to hold out for and buy. So you're like, you see something you eye and you can work towards it. I'm always a big believer in finding something that you are obsessed with and working towards. Now this, for me, if you do have the budget, you can split the payment. And guys, it can go to any size, because typically you find chokers are restricted to a neck size. And something I've learned about doing jewelry is that everyone has a different neck size, and different necks are different. So if you want to take this
and I
higher,
love it with the Tiffany chain.
Yeah,
I mean, look how beautiful it looks together.
I mean, it doesn't go.
You know, and just like if we're gonna buy
might
stories,
go.
like I like when we have stories that go together. You know, we then add this white agate diamond and 18 karat gold buckle ring.
Wow.
And you know, this is a great summer story. You know,
Yeah.
all you need is your choker and a ring
and then
a
you can
gold
take-
chain and you're done.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a
And
few things.
You just need a few things. That's it. A choker, definitely. I think every woman needs to have a choker, and some people still don't get chokers right. Some people are going down here for chokers. I know, Heidi, but unfortunately we don't have the ability now to do past 12 months. Again, this can be taken down lower. So if you don't prefer it high up, you can also take it lower.
Yeah, you can wear it lower on your neck.
And then if I really want it higher up, we can take it higher. So I can really play around with it.
Because it crosses over in the back. So
Yeah.
there's some nice adjustability, and it doesn't hug your neck too tightly. I know a lot of women don't like to feel like they're literally being choked. It's actually very soft on your neck.
Yes, it's not, and it's, again, really lightweight. And again, if you are considering a choker, enamel is hard to work with. There's not a lot of brands that will work with enamel.
And we can order it in black. It would take a couple of weeks, but you can order one in black as well if you DM us and you're interested in black. Or you can just start stacking chokers, because that's a great look too.
Well, exactly. You can just start stacking everything. Well, you guys, you know I'm a big believer in stacking. I saw Kerry this morning. She was like, well, there's a lot there. There's a lot of shine gold happening. The more, the better. So that's £5,476 or $7,126 US. And I definitely say if there's one piece I could bring you today and say take home with you, I'm going to say this is actually amongst my favorite, because you guys know my obsession with chokers. There aren't many places you can get a good choker. Should we do the ring next? You have the skew. So the ring is...
skew for the ring is ASC 5211. And this is white agate and 18 karat gold. This one here is a size 7. We can make them to order. So if you needed to order one in a different size, that's not a problem either. But it, looks great on middle finger, on a ring finger, and if you really want to order it special, you can order it in black, onyx as well, and green malachite. We've been making the ring as well. But, for summer, I thought it'd be nice to have a nice selection of white jewelry today.
So let me just show you again if you really want to create a nice set look.
Right.
I love having a finger hit, so this is in terms of sizing will be a 54, so be a 54, which would be a US 6.25.
Yeah, I think it's between a 6.5-ish.
So you've got your diamond around here, it's 18 karat gold.
Yes.
And then you've got your white agate, and then to match it with this would be amazing. Do you want to come back and model? Grace, let me see this on you. I'm going to get this on Grace, guys, because Grace is wearing a classic tee and shorts. And to finish Grace's look, let's dress up Grace. Oh no, try it on. Try it on, Grace. Let me tell us how you feel.
Let's see. Look how nice this is.
Wow.
Yeah, that looks good.
So nice with a white t-shirt as well. So pretty.
And then a ring, then to complete the ring, the finger,
There we go. They match perfectly.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
And while we have you up there, we might as well add one more layer to your party, which is my 18 karat gold choker.
Oh my God, this is Grace.
Lariat.
To be honest.
This is
With
me, yeah.
this beautiful
Wow.
triangles
I love the stacking actually.
and the beautiful together, right?
They look so nice together. And like Sabrina was saying, I wear a lot of backless things, so I'd wear that down the back
Yeah.
of my dress as well.
And then you also, you know, you always want a choker wire is another staple because you can take charms that you have already that you've been wearing on chains and have a different sort of vibe with them if you put them all on your choker wire at the same time. It's a fun look as well.
Run. Bonnie's
So,
like, run, get
Grace.
out of here quickly. Take it through the door.
Run, Grace. It's funny.
Is this on? Do we have a SKU for the lariat, the other one? Or?
Yes, the SKU for the lariat is
So the ring was £5,719, which is 7,442, and the necklace SKU
is ASC 5210.
which again, choker style. You've got this beautiful pear shape detail here, which is again all the
And it measures 15 inches in length, so it's a 15-inch drop, and the diameter of the choker wire is about 5 inches.
yeah.
So, you know, it's just a very sexy but simple. Again, the most beautiful pieces to me have a simplicity to them because when there is that simplicity, I do find that you don't grow tired of those pieces. They always find, you know, a place on you in your wardrobe and you enjoy them.
Hang
I
on.
mean, I love it even sitting
Wow.
over that Tiffany chain. It just has sort of a cool vibe to it.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
It's so
Right?
good.
Should have put
Even
these on.
like with a low white shirt and actually tucking it into
Yeah.
the shirt.
Oh, yeah, it's a set, or if,
Yeah.
especially if you have like a plunging neckline, it's a good one for a plunging neckline.
Lacey, of course, as soon as I'm off the show, do you want to send me a direct message to my WhatsApp, Lacey? Because sometimes I don't see the response. If you send me a message, my number is in the community chat. I can check the order for you. But yeah, look at this. This is absolutely incredible. It's like honestly a work of art. It's $5,995 and it's $7,801 US. I personally would just have this because you don't need anything else.
Yes, I agree. And also the fun part of these pieces, the last few Italian pieces, is the white choker and the ring in this piece are designed by a close friend of mine, Fern Freeman, who sells at department stores like Neiman Marcus, Stanley Korshak, and we're still bringing these to you at below retail that you would find it, you know, at the retail level with those pricing. So again, another beautiful.
And there you go. You can see the diamonds to the front as well.
All right, so is it time for a little vintage fun?
Yeah, let's bring in some vintage pieces.
All right, where should we go first? Well, I say time for a little Cartier.
Yes. Wow. Oh my God, look at these.
Yeah. Beautiful front-facing hoops. ASC 5180 in 18 karat gold and diamond. And again, if you see it with the jewelry I have on right now, it's a, you know, it sort of works with everything. And now we have modern mixed with vintage here, and it's all very fluid together. It all, you know, if I put the Crivelli chain back on, that would be a beautiful accent piece with
So
it
what's
also.
the story? When are these earrings from?
So
wow.
These are from the 1980s.
Just flip it so you guys can see.
We're going to have to name the men in the back.
Yeah.
Those are my little chubby men, Huey, Dewey, and Louie back there.
How funny. Guys, look at the detail. And these are 18 karat with diamond Cartier vintage. And they are clip-ons.
Right. And, you know, I always love a front-facing hoop. So it's really a good look on. And then I would move into like a Cartier necklace story, which would be a different kind of a lariat.
Amy's great. Class act.
Aw, thank
She
you.
is, guys.
Thank you.
And she gets so
I'm
worried
trying.
about coming onto the shows. I'm like, Amy, you'll be fine. You've got this, girl.
Well, we're gonna start a Cartier necklace party now. So first we're gonna go with, I know I've shown this before, it's one of my favorite pieces.
Amy, you look like money.
It's the Cartier, it's the Cartier Panther on the Maillet chain, this chain is, you know, very recognizable and signature to Cartier as well. And we have our little kitty cat here. And I'm just going to show you the whole story first, as maybe I'll take off one of these chains. If I can open it up and get it off, which might be a problem.
Want to help you?
Yes.
The safeties on these are good, so that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
So much so that I'll be sleeping in this necklace tonight.
Oh, let me put it on. So hopefully we can't get off and then I
Yes,
leave.
so exactly. The cushion for you. So we have the Panther Maillet here, which looks beautiful. Like, again, elegant, you know, very chic and sophisticated. Whole different kind of story, a whole next level kind of story. But I would then
This is me. This is what I want to be.
Yeah, I would then add a Cartier
Yeah.
lariat to it. You know, this is part of the drapery collection from Cartier. You can see all the little tassels on the bottom. And, you know, in another way, in another life, this is, again, a quintessential story. I love even the lariat alone with one of the diamond tennis necklaces, or even alone. And the beautiful part of this is you can adjust where this little piece is on the lariat. So, you know, depending on what you're wearing, you can move it up and down.
Yeah.
But-
so the Cartier necklace, do we have the SKU for the Panther? So we'll do the Panther.
Yes, we're going to go to the Maillet, which is ASC 4989. We'll do that one first.
And this is a vintage piece or?
Yes, this is completely vintage, no longer made by Cartier. I mean, most of the pieces that I work, you know, that we find, that we buy, that we curate, I'd say 95% of them are pieces that are no longer made.
Okay,
And that's
wow.
what makes them so special,
Yeah.
when, you know, things that are hard to get and that not everyone can have. And as you all know, in the vintage world,
Look at this.
signed jewelry has appreciated immensely over the last 5 years, like
Yeah.
exponentially. I had told on an earlier live story, you know, just as an anecdote, that a client of mine who bought a Bulgari curb chain before COVID for about $6,000, it was stainless steel with some 18 karat gold in it. I sold it earlier this year. I asked her, so I said, if I give you a check for $13,000, would that be, you know, would you sell it back to me? And she was like, yes, sounds great. And then I, in turn, sold it for $17,500. So
Yeah.
that just goes to give you an idea that,
Wow.
you know, maybe you're not going to, you know, this was a big band of appreciation, but at least buying signed jewelry when you are spending over a certain amount of money, and that threshold is obviously different depending on, you know, your own financial situation. But that you will always have something that has a value to it. I really teach
Agree.
people about
Yeah.
setting it up. Even, you know, I have collectors who really have created it as another asset class. She's like, well, my husband likes cars and I like jewelry. That's my
But
investment.
that's how I see, and this is one of the reasons why you guys will see when I do particularly my purchases, I try to find things which I believe are my asset class, something that's going to go up in value. And often I always
Or
get
at least
asked,
hold value.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's very
Yeah.
discouraging. I have a lot, you know, you also get to a certain age, I have a lot of women who are like, I'm so tired of this and that. I'd love to like sell a bunch of these things to, you know, and then buy something fresh and new. And the problem is when it's not signed jewelry, it's, you know, very discouraging to see what the offer is to sell those pieces versus,
A signed piece.
yes. Versus the story I told you on the Bulgari chain. I mean, now that story is not an everyday story, but that particular collector, I would say 80% of her things, you know, she has a story beat like that behind
Yeah.
the pieces she owns.
And I think I was having a conversation early on with somebody and was talking about sometimes we work for our wardrobes and we get tired for it. And if you buy right, you can at least either get your money or appreciate.
Right, it's sort of
And-
like a Rolex
Yeah.
watch. You
Yeah.
know, you buy it, you take it out for a few years, and then you give it back and get your money
It's like
back.
I have 3 sons, and
Yeah,
everyone's
quite.
like, "Well, what are you going to do with your bags? Are you going to give them to your daughter-in-laws?" I was like, "Nope, they'll be sold, and that money can go into to them, and they can invest in their lives. I'm not passing down some bags to my daughter-in-laws. No, I'm sorry, it's not." Huh? Just one. I've part 1. I've got a few people that part 1 that are going to be inherited. What was it? What one are you taking? The yellow. The Birkin 25 yellow. They've already part. She doesn't know anymore. She's looking.
You still there, or did I lose you?
So that's that piece. Let's do the lariat.
Okay.
What's the skew on the lariat?
So then we have the Cartier, we have the lariat on here. We do. I thought I had it on here. Let me just look on the main sheet. It's always fun to show things that we don't have the price for. Santos, Cartier. No, it's here. Cartier doubles, lariat. Oh, well, why don't you talk about the tassel? Well, no, it's not that one either.
In the meantime, should we do this piece? So this is one of the first pieces I bought from Amy, which if you can get the skew for, that would be great. This is the Bulgari stainless steel pyramid choker, which actually was featured inside the Bulgari. If you buy the Bulgari book and the story about all the heritage pieces, you will find this is one of their archival items that they have. I actually bought my first piece of Bulgari signed jewellery that I ever bought. My first heritage piece is from Amy, and it was the choker. So that was the first item that I bought in, and she spoke about it. And these are pieces, by the way, we don't expect people to buy instantly off the live. You can always go message Amy on her Instagram. It's Amy Seagull, spelt like that at the back.
Yes.
If you've got questions, Amy,
please feel free to reach out and start a conversation. You know, when it comes to signed jewelry, I realize it's a relationship building process, and you know, but it's fun, you know, and it's a learning, and it's it's really the history behind the jewelry and all the artisans that worked, you know, in the different houses of Cartier and Tiffany, and you know, someone like Aldo Ciapullo who designed the iconic nail and love bracelet for Cartier. You know, he had residences at Tiffany and David Webb before he did that, and then went out on his own. And you can see his influence in the pieces there. Yeah. And then, you know, to think of someone, you know, who really changed the face of jewelry in the late 60s, early 70s, into, you know, using modern industrialism and, you know, nail heads and screws as part of jewelry became a whole, you know, I mean, it was a brilliant design that has stood the test of time and is, you know, completely iconic. Yeah. I mean, and as is the Cartier Panther and all the Cartier Panther pieces. We were done talking about the Melier as I was looking.
Yeah,
this is going to be a teaser for next week because I can't seem to find it. It seems that we had a different Panther on deck, which is this beautiful 18 karat Cartier Panther tassel, Cartier de Panther tassel that's on black cord, that's adjustable. And this is a cool, super sexy, it has Sabarite eyes and black onyx and diamond around the collar. You see he has a little collar on his neck.
I love this.
Yeah.
So what was the skew on this one?
So the skew on this one is ASC 5038. I think that is right. Let's see. ASC 5182. Yeah, it's ASC 5182.
So again, this is another key piece that you won't see anymore. For me, if you're thinking about Cartier, the next level of Cartier is the Panther, which I have not yet got to. I'm yet to achieve in my collection next. So I definitely think if I was to add another piece of fine jewelry into my collection, I definitely would be considering the Panther.
Yes, and again, it's another part of, you know, a layer. Again, you want every layer to work alone and be able to stand on its own. But look how beautiful it, you know, it works over the diamond illusion tennis necklace. It works with nothing, you know, it's sort of a subtle, cool, you know, edgy vibe to it for someone who doesn't want something overly chunky. It's a little bit more delicate, I would say. But, you know, again, iconic Cartier Panther jewelry that is highly collectible.
Guys, look at the detail on this. I'm just going to flip the screen so you guys can see our three bosses at the side. at the top, but also looking at how insane the detail is on the Panther, which is the mascot for Cartier, as you know. And then you've got the garnet, the onyx, and the diamond. Like, really, this is... I always wonder what type of woman wore this and where it went to.
Right? It's
So...
You want to go into the ring too, and we'll finish
Yeah.
up with Cartier
Yes.
before we move to the Bulgari family. So this is a ring you know a lot
Yes.
about.
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Kitty Cat with
ASC...
his Sabarite eyes.
ASC 5038 is the next piece we have. And again, guys, this is the Cartier Panther ring. I think this is still sold in stock. It's still sold in store, but...
Well, what they did is they relaunched it.
Ah, okay, so this is the first edition.
So yes, they relaunched it. It's more expensive, obviously, at Cartier.
Yeah.
And we still collect, you know, in the vintage world. They're not so easy to obtain even
Yeah, I
at
don't see-
Cartier.
yeah.
A lot of times you have to special order them. It's very, dependent on ring size.
Guys, look at this. So this is a size 52 Cartier, and then you've got your beautiful Sabarite eyes. And the structure of this is just insane.
Yeah,
this
we
is
call
almost...
it the skeleton panther.
Wow, okay, so it's known as a skeleton. Oh my God. Guys.
We can show you that versus the Stacy has the full-on kitty
Ah.
with the black lacquer.
Oh wow. Is this yours?
I mean,
Oh, I can...
It is, and we actually have one coming at our next show that
So
will
I've
be for
seen
sale
I've
as
seen
well.
this one in store.
Yes.
But again, the
Also
skeleton
hard
one,
to get your size,
all of
though.
them, we don't ever see these pieces. They're amazing. I mean, this is goals, next level.
Yeah.
I get a compliment 5 times a day.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing about that ring is that, you know, whether you're on a beach holiday at some chic destination in your caftan, you know, you put it on your pointer finger, or you're in the city,
Or
you
on
know,
my own island. On my own island
or
that I'm manifesting
you're out on a
with
date
my...
and you don't have mace with you, and you just need it to be your,
Yeah.
you know.
This is a power piece, honestly. This is like Sabrina's personal shopping. It is, they're amazing. This is for me, I'd say, obviously with luxury, if you're really looking at pure collectible pieces, there aren't many places to go. And there aren't going to be many live shows that are going to be featuring some of these pieces. They are one-off pieces, and hence why you guys know I love the collectible. I love bringing pieces that I know are literally like a treasure trove. And this should be called Amy's Treasure Trove.
And in addition, like, I love to hear what you're looking for, because I'm always, you know, we're always buying and adding to, you know, our current edit of vintage pieces. But I love to, you know, I love to know what people are searching for, so that I can also,
Bring
you know,
it.
help find it for you.
So let us know if you've got any requests that you'd like to see in particular. You guys, if you do follow me personally, you would have seen I went down this rabbit hole last year of looking for things. And actually, I just want to say Amy was great, because it wasn't something, as Amy says, she builds in the relationship. Our live shows are generally structured to be quite fast. They sell very quickly, and this is not the aim of the game here. The aim of the game is to understand, see what you like, and when you are ready to make that big investment purchase into that product, Amy is here. And when I first met Amy, it took me 3 months to decide on whether I wanted to go for the Bulgari necklace. So I was here, I flew it, I saw, I went, I tried it on, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to go for it. And then Amy spoke through to me about it. I did my research. It's always important to go do the research yourself. And then I was like, this is the piece I'm getting. And honestly, when I went to go to look at that same piece again, it was already £10,000 more than what I had bought it from you.
Yeah, it's
the
very,
price had gone up.
It's extremely hard to find Bulgari chokers right now. I mean, it's sort of becoming a sport to find the good pieces, because
Yeah.
there's been so much that's been bought and sold over the last couple of years.
And you know, we travel. I mean, you guys know I travel everywhere to look at these pieces. And even in somewhere like Japan, I could not find them. Nowhere. I've been everywhere. High and low.
Because we bought them all up.
Yeah, exactly.
No kidding.
Anyway.
All right, well,
I've been waiting for
you've
this
been waiting for that
moment.
little...
I've been waiting for the ultimate piece. I bought. How much did I pay for mine? I can't remember. I think it was like £15,000 was my choker.
So this one here is all 18 karat gold. And you can see, I actually, you know, because I sit and study at night. Other people are shopping online. I'm studying my books. I love when there are pieces that I have in our collection that are published
Yeah.
in, you know, in the collector's books. And this one we can show on camera.
So Rachel, the choker will be ASC 5135.
You can see here
Yes.
that it's in the Bulgari book. I actually have the triple one on top also. But what I love about this one is it's such a timeless, elegant. I love where it sits. And the key thing that's nice about it is that it's adjustable in the back. When it's adjustable, you just have the ability to wear the choker at so many different levels. And the way they angled the collar,
Yeah.
it's sort of like it sits at your neck. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't hug at your neck. It sort of sits like a slight angle so that it really kind of frames you. And you have the ability to wear it up high, up low.
I just want to read what it says. These are a selection of tubular gas jewels from the 1980s and early 90s. These are designed by flexible bands made of two long strips of metal with raised edges which interlock into each other, well, I'll show you the back of them. They've got these edges which interlock into each other. And one of the, obviously each necklace is an example of multiple rows, which is the tubular gas. And they've got the sliding clasp at the back, which is a feature you don't see on jewelry anymore.
And also show them how, like, it doesn't require any soldering.
Yeah.
Like, there's no, I mean, this is
Look at this.
kind of a work of...
So that's the feature that you can close, and if you want to make it tighter, you can make it tighter as well. Again, designed to be this for me is, if I could think of Pharaoh, it's a time of like, well, the Romans, the kind of very Italian story, very Greek goddess vibes.
Right. Well, you know that's their
Yeah.
their descent. You know their background is Greek, hence why the Bulgari coins and all the different influences that came in. But you know, you taking that one off to take a roll on this one?
It needs to be by itself.
I mean, just you can see the angles and the edges. It's very fluid and really has.
Yeah, and my Bulgari necklace that I bought was the most expensive piece of jewelry I own. So, I mean, I've never, and I really obviously it took me time to think, do I want to grab these pieces? Oh, sorry, just my fake nails, I can't operate them. And let me just show you. I'm going to flash my armpits, do my grand preview. Here. Cleopatra.
Yeah,
like,
it's
like for me, this is the...
It's a keeper.
I wish that when I was given, when I got married, we get given gold. This is the type of, if I knew Bulgari was what I needed to be given, I'd be like, I do not want Indian gold, I want Bulgari. I don't want anything else.
Right, exactly.
Bulgari.
If we all knew what we know now.
Yeah, and again, that's not, I mean, mine was stainless steel and gold, which I'll show you. I think we can move on to next because I've got the matching bracelet here.
You know, stainless steel is a much harder metal to even work with because the melting point is so high.
Yeah.
It's very
this is
challenging to work with.
£28,875, which is $37,573 US. Again, that's including the customs duties, and it just is a piece that you're not going to find anywhere. And everyone will be like, I like your choker, and I'll be like, it's Bulgari.
It's a good one.
This is what I was born to do. Forget a Panther advert. I was born. This is what I was like. I wish I was born with it.
Right. So then what? Don't even take it off. I was going to say then what I would do is I'd start a Bulgari story. We had a Cartier story. Now we can have a Bulgari story, and we can add this long curb chain that actually encompasses two bracelets in it. So you can wear it at different lengths, but you can also wear the pieces separate as bracelets. And you know, really look at that very elegant story.
Talking about passport girl, she's going to be
timeless.
coming in 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's timeless elegance, though. It really has a...
Wow, I'm obsessed with this. Again, Passport will be walking through the door any minute now. Oh, there she is, Passport. And we're waiting for. Are you on your? She just Did you just land? I've got my my date. I've like blocked out my passport is arriving. She's coming. Look at this, Monica. How stunning is this? I was just saying, in our like South Asian culture, we're kind of given like gold as our dowry. I mean, if we were given Bulgari as dowry,
feel the weight.
I mean,
this
is
one.
this is
Right?
what dowry should be.
Right. I mean, it's again, and you can take the bracelets. You can see the pieces here where you can take bracelets out and wear the bracelets separately.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh my
you
God.
You can wear them as bracelets.
So what's the skew on this?
And what I also like about it is you can flip it. There's certain chains from Bulgari that when you flip it over to the non-diamond side, it still has a beautiful finished look to it. So now you're out and about in the city and you don't want diamonds showing, and there you go.
I'm out and about in New York City. This is a song. I feel like New York should be playing at the song. New York.
I think this is ASC 5102.
So if you missed what Amy was saying earlier, there are sections in this which we're going to show you afterwards of being able to wear this as a bracelet as well. So how do I take off the bracelet?
So basically you just open it at the clasp.
And there's diamonds on the chains as well, guys.
Yeah, the sheer weight of the chain just feels so luxurious on it, right? So there's one bracelet coming out.
Oh my god, you get more than one bracelet.
Yeah, and you can also double it.
So here you go, you've got one bracelet here, and let me just show you that each gold part has diamonds on it. So cost per wear, guys, you're getting a bracelet. I mean, typically we're like making bracelets into necklaces into bracelet, but this is actually bracelets inside. Oh my God,
Wait, it's 194 grams of gold also, just so you can get an idea of the weight.
Oh my God, guys, 2 bracelets. Okay.
And then you have that on, and you have a day length chain on here, which again is one of my favorite, part of the uniform of essentials that I call them.
Guys, this is like dress up for me. Really. I wish everyone just needs to make an appointment. If you guys are in New York and you want to come and have I can do it. And you want to come and have an appointment with Amy, you can. So she can show you these pieces in person, sit down. You can create your own necklace story.
I can choke her with trying to get the necklace off of her.
So this is 34,320 plus you've got either a long chain and 2 bracelets inside that.
Now there's really very little curb chain left in the vintage world right now. I mean, we have searched high and low. And look how beautiful it sits as a short this is, to me, you don't take it off. This is your everyday necklace, your one piece.
Oh my God, who wants to buy my Tiffany necklace off me now? I'm going to sell it so I can put the money
And when you're out during the day, you wear it on the side that has no diamonds on it.
Yeah.
And then in the evening, you just turn it, talk about day into evening jewelry. This is really a great day into evening piece. And you have the dark rhodium gold, the yellow gold, and the white diamond sections in here. I mean,
you don't get jewelry like this.
And curb chain also, again, I feel good about it as an investment. The weight of it is there, and it does not go out of style.
So, Amy, we have some questions. So, Em is asking, what is your favorite piece of jewelry that you own?
I think I love to have a layer of a choker. So I think one of my most favorite pieces in the collection right now is probably this Bulgari choker. And I would wear it with my Crivelli chain below it, and even maybe have one of my diamond illusion set tennis necklaces on. But the reason I love simplicity. I love when things aren't so busy or contrived that otherwise you get tired of them. Things have like a million colors going on them. You love it in the moment, you wanted color, and then you get tired of things that are over-designed, as I call it. So to me, when we found this piece, I was super excited because I don't think there is another one anywhere in the market exactly like this. We do have a triple one, but the triple one Also beautiful. Again, it's much more of a statement, less wearable. This you can be wearing all day with a simple shift dress. You can wear it, at nighttime to an event. It just translates. I really feel if you're going to spend money on an expensive piece of jewelry, that you really, it needs to translate from day to evening. And I don't want to hear that it's sitting in the vault, because you should be enjoying it and wearing it. Oh.
My favorite piece of jewelry I own is, and it's not me just saying it, because obviously it's for me, it's like these pieces that I'm working hard towards getting, and I'm not like have a sugar daddy. I have a fantastic husband. I don't want a sugar daddy, but I'd say it would be my Bulgari choker, because it's my first most expensive piece of jewelry that I purchased for myself. So Amy does have the same one in stock. So this was the first piece, not this particular one. This is the first piece that I purchased from Amy. It's the identical model, and it's the Bulgari. It's stainless steel with the gold pyramid studs in. Which is this on the list? Do we have this on the list or not yet?
We have it on the list with the bracelet right now.
So right now this is sold together with the matching bracelet. Otherwise I would have bought the bracelet to complete my set. So for me, I say this probably took me a good 2 to 3 months before I decided to want to buy it. But I found that it was a bit more edgy. So yes, it was classic, and with this classic tuber glass. It's also featured in the Bulgari book. So I think if you're going to look for a piece of jewelry, I'd say always try and see if you can find it being archived or documented, because that always helps with the value. And so this, I'm just going to show you what this looks like on. This is the necklace I have. And again, you've got the gold here and the stainless steel. So it's still quite youthful and fun and edgy, but also you've got bits of gold on it. Because I was like, I'd say next one I'd probably go in for a full gold, but I can wear this day to night. And you guys have seen I do wear my Bulgari chokers. I have now 2, but No,
this is just a super wearable piece of jewelry. It's casual, but yet impactful. It's definitely recognizable as Bulgari. And again, in the 80s, Bulgari and a lot of the jewelry houses started doing recognizable patterns on their jewelry that became signature to their brand.
Yeah.
And by using those designs and coming up, they usually had mathematical geometries to the designs.
Yeah.
As you saw with the Parentesi bracelet. Can I have that one there for a minute?
Do you have a few of this first before we move on?
I keep looking for it.
I like mixed metals too.
Yes, mixed metals. I like mixing metals.
Right.
For sure.
So this is the Parentesi design from Bulgari. And with a lot of these motifs, they'd come up with the motif, and then they build out an entire collection of jewelry that consisted of, necklaces, rings, earrings, bracelets, and it would become, whether it was Bulgari or Cartier, it became very recognizable. Oh, that's a Bulgari. Oh, that, even the Cartier Panther. I mean, that has been used in, a multitude of designs, and is very recognizable, as, a Cartier piece of jewelry. So that's something that really crept up in the 80s, where people started designing entire collections built off of recognizable motifs. This being one of the motifs, and even something like this, which is Marina B, one of their chokers. It's also a very, just to give you a little education on like what happened over the course of history with jewelry. They really,
before we move on, I'm just going to pin this, because we need to make sure we're pinning our products.
So I'm going to
do the Marina B. If you want to do that.
Find, as we went off of, I thought stainless steel hoops. Cushion, Panther.
Let's just do maybe the Marina B for now.
The choker?
Yeah.
Okay. So here, you show the Marina B, and do you see the choker on here? It is here.
So this is the Marina B. Rachel, you may be able to find it by searching. Might be easy for you to do that. So this is the Marina B, which I'll get Amy to tell you the whole story, which is a family member of Bulgari. I think she was a cousin. And this again is beautiful because you've got the three types of gold here. You've got the stainless steel, the yellow gold, and the rose gold. And literally the artisan, the craftsmanship of this is just absolutely beautiful. So you can see here, you've got that effect of being able to just quickly slot it in. I'd probably say the next piece I'd probably add in would probably be some form of Marina B.
I think this is ASC 5036, the tricolor,
Yes,
Marina
that's it.
B.
Yeah. So tell us a story about this piece and Marina B.
So Marina B is Marina Bulgari, and she, when her father died, her and her cousins were left the business of Bulgari, and she soon decided that wasn't working for her to be in the business with them.
Family
and
businesses are hard.
she went off on her own in the early 70s and could not also trade on the Bulgari name, so she named her business Marina B. And she was a quintessential designer for women who now had their own disposable income to buy jewelry. So
Yeah.
it became, more recognizable statement type jewelry. Men are much more commodity driven in their thought process. They understand diamonds and stones
Yeah,
and things that you can have an intrinsic value, whereas she created modern jewelry that, the beauty was more in the eye of the beholder and amassed quite eclectic, socialite crowd of wearers, including Princess Grace, who loved her jewelry, and I had a close relationship. And this was a signature to her style that she built out. Like, I have earrings that have this triangular design in them. She also took these geometric designs. She was very well known for setting stones with claw-like settings, as in that necklace.
This one?
Yes. No, the necklace next to it. Yeah.
Wow. Ah, okay.
But just giving you a little historical about her, she came up with this claw-like setting on her stones instead of drilling, putting prongs or setting it in bezels. This became another style of hers that was very recognizable. And, it was really a move into jewelry as a fashion statement also, not, we had the Deco period. We had so many different periods in jewelry and all quite recognizable. She, you see the Bulgari influence in her pedigree and in her designs, but she really, to me, that her pieces are so coveted today shows about buying jewelry that stands the test of time and that you will enjoy, through the decades of owning them, and that if you no longer enjoy them, they are sellable and, and will, especially if people who collected in the 70s, if they have sold their pieces now, they've probably made, a very nice return on their investment. I wish I knew to make David Webb jewelry in the 1960s. I was just born, in the late 60s, but, that was to me like a very exciting period of David Webb, and he had such a simplicity of design back in the 1960s, and, a clean look of their jewelry as well. We'll move to David Webb after we finish off. I had this piece, which is a little more of a, recognizable. So, they took their coin, the Minetti design.
Is this Bulgari? Wow.
This is Bulgari. And it's a chain you can wear double. And I brought this today because it has a lot of different beautiful stones. We have lapis and carnelian in here.
Wow.
And what they did is, again, taking a motif that they use for coin.
Yeah.
And now they have stones in here. And sometimes the bezels would have diamonds around them. But again, because of using the same motif, it becomes very recognizable as Bulgari. It actually looks like it matches your outfit today.
Yeah, it does. And
Vintage?
Yeah.
I love the fact that, in the 1980s, I think they did a big campaign with really colourful stones. So I do love that when you actually don't see a lot of them, but the Bulgari pieces works with a lot of colourful stones, which you can see throughout here, which is lapis and coral.
And this one's ASC 5136. ASC 5136.
Wow. And
Right?
I like the play off that you said with the coins, because now actually, if you see some of the Monete pieces, which is next level Bulgari, they work with the coins. So to have this piece, which also is a vintage with all those different colourful stones, is stunning.
You know, and I'm just looking at the beautiful clasp that they use, because you can hang something off this clasp. Say you had a pendant.
Yeah.
But I'm also wondering if I can hook the clasp, because it's such a pretty clasp, into one of these loops, or if it's too big. You know, you could make a lariat out of it. You know, again, like utility. You can also double the necklace. But this is like a very, again, another good foundation piece to have. It has, you know, it's signed Bulgari, it's completely wearable, there's no diamonds in it, so it's a great day into evening piece. And it has a pop of color on it.
Oh, I do love this. And this is £13,093, which is $17,038 US for, again, a very special piece. Purse box in the house. Monica, hi.
Come on down.
Hi. I'm gonna go. She's off the screen.
So, any questions while we're having a little
moment? I want to quickly come and say hi to Monica. So, guys, those are the special pieces we have brought with you today. I'm gonna quickly just move on to another piece.
David Webb, maybe, or you want one more?
Sorry, one more Bulgari, guys. I'm sorry, because I don't get to see these pieces unless I'm here as well. So, again, there was one piece with all the multicolored stones.
Yeah.
Oh, here, this one. This piece, and this is the piece. I mean, if we're really going to be talking about
that's
the ultimate goal.
Right, this is ASC 5098. You know, it's almost like this is like the crown jewel in the party. Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
so you have a double 18 karat gold tubagos with, you know, your clasp in the back. And what I like about this piece is it sort of sits at the nape of your neck. It doesn't sit too high up.
okay, this is what I will get.
And you know,
I'm gonna get it.
And the truth is, when you have something on like this, you don't need anything else. But you can always have it. It's just, you know, this is really a beautiful collector's item. It's a statement piece. It's all year round pop of color, subtle soft colors of peridot and amethyst and blue topaz, pink tourmaline. Is it anything I could
cash in my push chips for? This would be it.
Yeah.
This would be what you need to push for.
And again, like I invite you to go out there and Google search. These pieces are really not out there anymore.
Oh,
they
God,
are.
guys, I just want to show you. I have to flip the screen on this because this is wow. Wow. Oh my God, guys, look at each piece. This is truly, I would say, magical. It really is a Lady Di piece. It is, I'd say, all these pieces are fit for royalty, but we don't need to be royalty. We just need to wear them and feel royal.
Yeah, they're very luxury. You know, there's something about the feel of heavy gold on your neck. It's
and those stones. I'd be like, wave a fan at myself. Look at this, guys. I just want to show you that this is something that's actually, so again, this is something that you do find in the Bulgari magazine. It is an archival piece from the 1980s, where I think their campaign was bringing out all these really colourful stones, and this is what I'm talking about. Right. And there aren't many brands that you do see work with a lot of colour. I'd say Bulgari is the brand that worked with a lot of colour.
Right, but I like this use of colour here because it's a pop of colour. It's not so, you know, it's subtle, it's soft, but it's totally statement impactful on your neck.
Yeah, for sure.
And really, you know, the quintessential, you walk in the room and that's the first thing
Yeah.
people are going to notice.
Who needs a house? We just need some Bulgari. It's 53,000.
Exactly.
Which is 68,972
And again,
US dollars.
if you also think about this, you know, people go out and they collect art and they buy art.
Yeah, this is it.
This is another form of collecting art. This
Yeah.
is jewelry is art. And a lot of these sign pieces, you know, you have an art collection, you create a jewelry collection also.
Exactly. I definitely, as we're saying, yes, they may be considered something more expensive, but honestly, I don't really take it off. I'm just like, just want to sit there looking at myself. At the neck, not my face,
Right.
just at the neck.
It's a good one. It's a keeper.
Yeah, and I definitely would say, again, we're looking at these in a different level. This is your asset class. This is museum worthy.
It's a beauty, huh?
Yeah. I mean, not even the world this is on level of world jewels, I'm sorry to say. Sorry, royalty.
Right, should we...
Right, we do have some royal
Should we
members
give
watching
David
us.
Webb some
Yes,
airtime?
let's give some David Webb airtime.
Okay, David Webb, who's an American designer, no longer alive, but you know, very relevant still today. The brand keeps creating new pieces, and our first piece up is this beautiful, you know, again, moving into a different kind of everyday chain. We have a clasp in the back here. We'll put this on, and we have now starting the David Webb story for the day.
So
Right.
we've gone through obviously more of your contemporary pieces that are part of a good story, and then now we've kind of gone through Marina B, Bulgari, and now we're coming into David Webb.
Yes. And this piece also, it has a little hook on the bottom. You can push it up or you can pull it down, but it's there because you can hang a pendant off of it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And then because the clasp is hidden, I also kind of love to turn the necklace around so it has like a different, it kind of has a different vibe on this side. Actually, I'm going to put it on you because I'm so busy trying to. I'm going to turn it around this way. And I love it from the back side of it because, you know, from the front side you can hang a pendant off of, but the links, here we can get rid of this too, we don't need that. You know, the links have a beautiful, like, sort of infinity shape on them.
Yeah. I'm just going to come closer so you guys can see the full detail. So it's kind of like a hammered finish, which you find on the
Yes,
David
it's
Webb
very
pieces.
signature to David Webb. Is his hammered gold, in 18 karat gold, the work. This chain's about 16 inches in length.
So guys, I'm not staring at my face. I'm just looking at the jewels on my neck because everyone's
Right,
probably
but
like, she's in a trance.
it's a very...
I'm on the trance on the gold around my neck. They're probably like, is she checking herself out? I'm checking out the jewelry because they're just so magnificent, these pieces.
Right, and this is ASC 5179. It's 122 grams of gold.
Yeah.
And again, as I said, it has this placement. I actually saw it with a David Webb coin hanging off of it, where you can hang something off of it, you know, beautiful pendant. And it comes to a point there, but it's just, you know, it's a very elegant, timeless, easy to wear. And then I start, you know, a David Webb story, and you put on, you know, a pair of earrings. We have some earrings on you already. And, you know, it's nice about high jewelry is they do make a right and a left earring. These are not pierced.
Oh my God, these guys, I don't know what, I feel like this is the woman I should have been. I'm like, there's me hustling, sweating, doing my live shows. I should have just been sitting there on the chair like this. Wow.
Like a goddess.
So, again, so you start to build, you know, we have a David Webb story going on.
Hello.
Right.
I've been born into the wrong body, guys.
And this is ASC 5184, and they're not pierced, which is nice. So they're super comfortable. They're not going to pull on the ear. And you know, again, we keep moving with the David Webb story. Then put a ring on.
I want to know who these women were. So the necklace is £25,322, which is $32,952 US. and we'll do the earrings and oh, it's just dropping off because it wasn't hooked on. But again, I want to know who these women were in the 1980s and 90s, because that's the woman that I want to be.
What was that show on Netflix? That was
Swan.
The Swans.
The Swans.
I'm sure they were.
Is it still there? I should have been a swan.
They were all. I'm sure they were wearing them to lunch. The ladies who lunch.
I mean, all this independent.
But you want to know what's nice now is you can take chain like this, and here's a little teaser. Unless some lucky person walks out with it for next week, and you know these pieces can actually be worn with a cooler vibe to them. Also, you know, like sort of a little, you know.
Oh,
maybe not.
Before I get my face taken off with it.
You know, like,
there you go.
Wow. You know what I mean? Like they can have a kind of a cool hip vibe to them also.
Yeah.
You know, more is more. And you know, and if you hang like a cool pendant off of here, you know, it can definitely. I would love it with a white T-shirt and jeans, and really to instead of going with that, you know, sort of stuffy ladies who lunch look with it.
Yeah.
I'd love to make it like that cool hip, you know, biker chic vibe.
So this is £2,775, which is $14,022 for this piece. And I personally, I mean, I've just come to a realization that maybe I'm a long lost mogul princess.
There.
I think I've just discovered. I just went for a flashback. I'm like, maybe I was meant to be born in the Taj Mahal,
Right?
Because you know the whole royal family. I'm going to a different story. They got rid during the British colonization. They like got rid of the royal family, so there are still royals there. But because they can't DNA test and go into the tombs, they can't actually test who are the living heirs of the royal family. And I think it's me.
And you know, anything's possible.
I think it's me. I need these jewels in my life. I'm going to go and claim the Taj Mahal, guys. I'm going to get all these jewels in my life.
Well, as they say, hashtag you wear it well. And it all looks good on you, which is great. Moving to the last part of the David Webb story, one of the last parts, because we're saving the best for last piece. You know, finding today a gold hammer David Webb cocktail ring that doesn't have diamonds on it also is no easy feat anymore. You know, it's very easy to find very ornate, you know, really, But, you know, again, a gold cocktail ring with no diamonds makes it super wearable. Putting it on the pointer finger gives it a much cooler hip vibe than, you know, a lady ring finger. And the nice part of this ring is that a lot of women also have a big knuckle, so they put like a little connector piece in here, so you can get your finger in, and then you can close it up, and you know it hugs the, you know, this way it hugs the finger. It's not moving right or left on your finger. It's a size 6, and it's a new acquisition, so super happy to be able to share it with you. Again, I'm always looking for just plain gold, like dome-shaped or fun cocktail wearable rings that have no diamonds on it, because I really do feel that, you know, other than accents of diamonds, to put, you know, a fair amount of money into jewelry, we do want it to be wearable. And we don't want to feel like it's going to sit in the vault for special occasion.
Yeah, this is what I love about all the pieces, actually. You can wear them daily.
Yeah, and the last piece I'm going to pick up, you know, you could totally look at it as fancy lady jewelry, or, I mean, super, you know, chic. This is a David Webb cuff with an oval piece of crystal in the middle. We have diamond accents.
Wow.
You know, it's a relatively small wrist size.
I mean,
and it's also hinged so that it fits nicely.
Wow. Oh my God, that's, I mean, seriously, what is this life I'm living?
ASC 5183. I mean, and to me, this is a cool super vibe, you know, super cool vibe to it.
Yeah.
Again, I also see it on with your jeans and your white T-shirt.
Yeah.
But if you're going to a black tie event, you know, and you pull in more white diamond jewelry with it, you can, you know, have it look.
But you don't even need anything. This could be your big statement piece, even over a black dress as the cuff on it. It's
right, you
stunning.
have the cuff and a pair of earrings in, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Really a beautiful
We need to
piece.
send Money an ambulance. She's passed out.
I'm glad you like everything.
Everything
Is there any
is
questions?
Everything is fabulous, guys. So we're going to move over to the floor and see if you guys had any questions. Is there anything that you'd like to learn more of? Any feedback? Would you like to just do one featured branded show? Obviously, we've gone through a good, like, as we said, this is a show that you, I know, I feel like a princess today. That to the point I actually now believe I'm a princess and I'm going to DNA test. That's how the jewelry makes you feel. And that's why it's really key that when you are buying these pieces, I get that there's a monetary value, but it's the way they make you feel afterwards, which is, for me, it's that confidence, that feeling that it gives you, that is incredible. And let us know if there is any feedback. Would you like us to go through any of the pieces of one brand? Is there a segment you'd like us to focus on? Amy's going to be back weekly, so again, she'll be bringing you these stories. You can send Amy, how much was the ring? Did you know? It was just literally just come in. But
Yes, we had it on the sheet. It was ASC 5185. Did that get pinned?
ASC 5185.
Yes.
I have definitely felt like Princess Jasmine for sure. So let us know if there's. You can actually email or WhatsApp. You can share your WhatsApp if you want, but you can send Amy a message on her Instagram, which is Amy Seagal. Or is there an email that you have?
Amy Seagal Jewellery. You can DM me through Instagram, or you can always reach out to Amy at amyseagaljewellery.com with an email. But I welcome your questions or things that you're looking for, or just, you know, the ability to start a conversation to learn about collecting jewelry and, you know, finding out, you know, what you'd like to create.
Yeah. And if you want to come and try these pieces in person and just sit with Amy to understand her full selection that she has, because there's so many pieces here, you can also make an appointment to come and see her and have your one-on-one personal time with Amy as well.
Absolutely.
It's this ring is $12,068, which is $15,704 US. Charlotte's asking for any lovely single rich gentleman. I think that's the question everyone's asking.
Or a lotto ticket.
Yeah, ticket will be good.
So.
Okay, Amy. Well, thank you guys. I'll wait and see if there's any more questions, but honestly, I'm obsessed with all the pieces, for sure. So, again,
Yeah, thank you so much for coming to New York and helping me get launched today. And I look forward to the conversation with your audience and building an audience around all things jewelry.
So Amy will be coming back one more time with Grace, and then we are gonna leave her.
And Stacey's going to chime in.
And
start
Stacey,
helping.
we'll have Stacey join with her as well. So we have Stacey, who was the model everyone wanted to dress.
I enjoy this.
Yeah, you enjoyed it. Great. So Amy will be with Stacey next time as well, so that you guys can have a regular session on all things so incredible. And everyone really enjoyed it. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next week, Thursday. Bye.